Hi, welcome to Mega Drive Mondays. I'm Mitch, and today I'm joined by Kay.
Would you
like to?
Yep, this is Blue Hair K or Bearded K from Puyo GB, and I'm here in the stream room.
You are. It's lovely. You've got the new chairs. We've had them for a few streams now, but they're very nice. And of course,
it's me, Elliot, and Kay's going to be teaching me how to play our title for today. Which have we mentioned what game it is?
I don't think we have yet, but if you know who Kay is, then you know we're getting in on some good Puyo action. But obviously today, Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine.
Absolutely.
On the Mega Drive Mini, which I believe you'll find is only $50 this week in North America, as I've been shouted to instruct.
$50.
So that localizes where we are. This is in our California office that we're in at the moment. It's, I'm just off to a retail store afterwards to purchase it with my American dollars.
He's got a really bad American accent.
So, Mitch, before we begin,
yeah.
Bodfather92 is asking, hey, using the Retrobit 6-button controller. Do you want to show them the controller you're using?
We have indeed the
It's a
Retrobit
beautiful
6-button
and
controller. Have a
models.
look at this beauty. We've got a blue one and we've got a black one. They are fantastic, actually. You know, I've had a little bit of exposure to these, and they are really good, really tactile, lovely clickly buttons. Clickly? We're going to call clickly buttons. There we go. Lovely clickly buttons.
Where can you buy them from? Are they available in all?
You can buy them from
in all
several shops. Yeah,
good shops.
Amazon is always a good one.
Other online retailers are available.
They are, but probably not for much longer. The way things are going.
Wow.
You heard it here first.
Welcome to your daily politics. No, we're not going there. Right.
So come on in. What are you going to teach me to play?
Okay, well, we've got two controllers, so we might as well go straight into exercise mode, I think. So if you're starting to play Puyo and you...
What game are you playing?
Mean Bean Machine. We said that, didn't we?
I don't know if we said it. I
say
thought
it.
we said it.
Yeah, we did say Dr. Bugs Mean Bean Machine.
And Mean
Doing
Bean
my
Machine... What did Mean Bean Machine become later on in life? Or I suppose it started off as...
Yeah, it started off as Mean Bean Machine back in 1994. And then, of course, now the modern game is Puyo Champions.
Hence why you're here.
Yep.
Hey.
Indeed. Joined by the trusty carbuncle pin, which is on my shirt.
Connoisseur. as it
Yeah,
were.
something like that. Anyway, let's jump straight into exercise modes.
And I don't know if you've ever seen one of our streams before, but I am atrocious at most games. So you need to teach me like I'm an idiot, because
Okay.
I won't know. I don't really like... Look at that nice background that just clicked up. Look at our person driving a desk made an error there. I don't like to point these things out, but I'm going to, because he's used an old background.
Oh.
Look at that! He's done it! He's fixed it!
See, the magic of the internet, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so let's go into exercise mode so I can show you the basics on how to play Dr. Box Mean Machine in Puyo Puyo. So you start by
How do you say
using...
Puyo?
Puyo Puyo.
Do it again?
Puyo Puyo.
Puyo.
Yeah.
He was trying to give me lessons on how to say it, and I've completely forgotten already how to say it properly, because I get told off for not using the proper name for it.
Ah, okay. Anyway, so to play Puyo Puyo, you've got to match 4 colours of the same puzzle pieces called Puyos, or in Mean Bean Machine they're called beans, together. You can match them horizontally, like this. Let's see if we can get some more.
More at an angle.
Yep, J shapes.
Oh yeah, yeah. So it doesn't have to be straight.
T-shapes.
It can be.
Yep. I mean I shapes again.
This says a lot about how familiar you are with the game when you're calling out the shapes, right?
Yeah. Anyway, so the whole idea of Puyo is you're supposed to group 4 more of the same colour together, and then the Puyos will pop.
And you get more points, don't you, if you do more than 4?
That's-
The more you do, the more points.
Yeah,
you get.
that's right. So, for example, I can group these 7 together.
Oh, so you don't because there was only 3 there. That didn't count as
No.
a chain.
Yeah,
right.
they all
it
have
has
to
to
be-
be 4 or more.
Yeah, they have to be adjacent, but you can't group them diagonally. So, if you remember another puzzle game, Columns,
Yes. Yeah.
you would normally get something for that, but you won't because they're not joined together.
Ah, right. I get you. Yeah. Yeah.
That's
yeah.
why they all have to be together like so. Okay.
Ah.
Now, of course, the key to mastering Puyo is to build something called chains. So, for example, what I'm going to do is I'm going to now need yellows. If I get yellows, I can show you a chain.
There'll be no yellows.
There will be no.
Trust me.
I've got yellows coming up. So, when I erase the yellows, the reds will drop, and of course that then creates a chain. And of course, the higher chain that you build, the more points you send.
Right. I get you. Yeah.
So, for example,
I've just noticed as well. It's got up next. What's coming down?
yep. So
Yeah.
in Doctor Robotnik,
I've played this about 4 times and never noticed that. Oh my god,
Okay.
that makes it a little bit easier.
it,
Well, it doesn't, because I still wouldn't know where
Well,
to
no.
put it.
it does in a way, but also because Doctor Robotnik's Beam Me Machine is based on Puyo 1, you only see one next piece. In later Puyo games, you see 2 next pieces. So it gives you more time to.
Oh, so it's not even. Right, yeah. I thought it was showing you exactly what you're getting. You're not. You're only getting the. It's only showing you the first.
That's right.
So green. Right,
Yeah.
I get you. Oh, it wouldn't help me anyway.
So we go. Here's a 4 chain. So the yellows match up, and then the reds match up afterwards. And of course, all you've got to do is just try and build as many chains as possible.
You make it sound so easy, I've got to say.
I have to admit, this game, it's difficult to learn to begin with. And then once, of course, you know the basics, it's pretty easy to play, but then to go up again another level, it's
Yeah.
difficult to master. It does have a bit of a difficulty curve.
What's the longest chain you can technically make?
19.
Good grief.
19 is the largest chain you can make in
That's gotta
Puyo
be
Puyo.
possible.
Good luck, Elliot. You've
Yeah.
got this, man.
I'll nail that easily. Give me 10 minutes.
Well, let's see. We'll see, shall we? So let's just group all these away.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, this
I'm
is why you have the
impressed.
second controller, Elliot. You know, I'm posting, I'm just watching from the side. It's all good over
I'm just
here.
I'm learning. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Loving it.
So have you guys actually played like Puyo Mean Bean Machine before?
Yes, I played it like about 3 or 4 times, but you obviously, like I said, my level is appalling when I didn't even know that it was telling you what's coming next. I'm just panicking, going, "Get him out of the way! Get him out of the way!"
One level above that, and I knew, but that's it.
Yeah. Okay, so I've been playing this game series for just over 25 years now.
Good grief.
I know. When this game first came out in 1994, I got a copy of it for my 6th birthday.
Oh.
My mum brought it for me. She knew that I was a big Sonic fan at the time, and she obviously thought this was a Sonic game as opposed to like a puzzle game. But she soon found out very quickly that
There's
it
no
would
Sonic
drive.
in this.
Well, no, it drove her mental.
Oh.
Because all she kept hearing from the TV was all these yippies and yeehaws. With me and friends playing this game, trying to get large chains.
So did you fall in love with it instantly?
I did. I've always been a bit of a puzzle game fan. I was the kid that had the old, the old block devices which gave you games of Tetris. That was me back when I was younger. So yeah, I pretty much fell in love with this game the moment that I really started playing it, and I'm so glad that I've been able to. enjoy this game.
Did I hear you you play it in tournaments and stuff like that?
Yes.
So what sort of tournaments do you play in? Where are they? And can anyone get involved, or have you got to have some sort of level of ability, or is it geared for every sort of stage?
Oh no, we run
yeah.
all sorts of different tournaments for all skill types: beginners, intermediates, pros. I organise tournaments as part of Puyo GB, the UK's official Puyo community. I organise tournaments with various events organisers, so we do things like replay events, the Play Expos. We've done MCM in Manchester. Quite recently, we have done an event for a London-based gaming community, NGI.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And we had a swap tournament and a Puyo Champions tournament, for which a Japanese pro player travelled from Japan to take part in.
Oh. Did he win?
No, she came second. British.
My bad. No, that's
Schumann
my
is a
bad.
man.
Yeah,
Schumann is a man. It makes
can-
of you and me. If you
I've
were
been very
Schumann,
well called
yeah,
out on
you're
that,
gonna
yes.
be
My
absolutely
bad, I
slapped down.
apologise.
You're not telling me girls play games, surely?
No, you have every right to call me out on that. That's my bad.
It's normally
actually-
me. That's why I have to call him out.
She's actually one of the best Puyo players
Yeah.
in Japan, and she has a Sega Pro license.
I'm very sorry for the disrespect.
But no, it was absolutely fantastic, and one thing that we're all united behind, loads of us here in the UK, but also loads of us in Japan, all over Europe, so France, Germany, also in America, that are really into this game series, that really want to promote it. We've got a platform now to really promote the game series, and we've got a really good home within the fighting game community scene.
I was
which
going to
is-
say, yeah, wasn't there in France recently? Well, not recently. There was a
Was that
tournament,
Revolution?
wasn't there? Yeah.
No,
and-
Stunfest.
Stunfest.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah,
And,
Stunfest.
and the game was there, obviously.
Yeah,
That's-
Revolution's what was here, which
Yes.
where Tema, the
Right.
Japanese pro player, took part in. But no, I was in attendance at Stunfest, helping
okay.
out with commentary and just getting people to play the game,
It's very cool.
which is pretty interesting because my French is pretty terrible.
Oh, did you have to do it in French?
We
Oui,
Oui,
There
c'est
you go.
ça.
That's
Oui,
my,
c'est ça.
my French. That's it. You know.
yeah, but it was great fun. And of course, it was excellent meeting the French community in person as well. And
Yeah, because it's apparently very big in France also. I've been led
yeah,
to believe,
that's correct. A very famous fighting game community representative by the name of Ken Bogard. He's pretty much seen as the grandfather of Puyo in France. So a lot of people got into Puyo through him playing it back
right,
in the
and
day.
just jumped on it. I get
Yeah.
it.
Whereas not many people would have actually seen me play back in those days, because obviously the internet was very early on in its infancy, and there weren't that many high-profile Western players. Forget just European players, just Western players on the whole. There just weren't that many players around. I was one of maybe 3 or 4
Right,
that were
okay.
really big into the game and very much leading from the front. Really.
Yeah. So, if somebody, like I say, wants to get involved,
Yep.
how would they go about it? Do they contact you, or is there, what's the best way for somebody to get involved?
The best way for people to get involved is to follow the Puyo GB account on Twitter. We are at PuyoGB. There is a link to our community Discord. We are open to everyone, not just people in the UK, also people in Ireland.
Even complete beginners like myself.
Oh, yes,
you wait
complete
to see when.
beginners.
Well, make that choice judgment when you see me play in a second.
I think that should lead on to me and Elliot having a match.
I think so.
I think now you've taught
You've
us.
schooled her.
Yeah,
Don't tell him
you've-
anything. Tell me how to play, so I beat him. Because he's like, oh, I've played it a little bit. Oh,
All I said was that I knew this most basic fact.
I'm going
of
to
the
take you down,
game.
Mitch. I'm going to take you down.
You might with Kay's advice.
You know what? Those in the chat, let's have a bet, shall we? Who's going to win?
Well, they know
Yeah.
who's going to win. Mitch is going to win.
I don't know about that. Yes, Joe. Who
I
would
mean,
win?
I can tell you
I mean,
who'll
I don't
win.
know, and I've got to be impartial here. So, and I honestly do not know who will win. I really do not know.
Nor do I, and that's definitely not a compliment to either of us, Elliot. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean,
That's-
No,
I
it's
really
the
don't
worst
know.
of the worst. It's like, who is the utter worst? And that's
yeah,
dreadful.
if you say you're
English.
complete beginners, like what's below complete beginners?
There isn't.
Not like
If just
total incompetence. Is
No,
that
just
that's
push
our
it on.
No,
stage?
no, absolutely not. I mean,
Right
actually,
then,
whilst we're talking about like beginners getting involved, we do all
Yes.
sorts of tournaments, as I say, not just for the experienced players, but also beginner players.
Yeah.
We run an online league as part of the community, and we've got a tier split. So you've got beginners, intermediates, and pros, and we stimulate competition by giving active promotion and demotion.
No,
So
that's a
all
good
around,
idea.
so
So that way, so
it's
you
very-
know you're always going to be playing people at your level. I
That's
like
right.
Ranking system in fighting games. Or,
That is clever.
Yeah,
sort of
pretty
thing,
much
yeah.
so. And I know people from within the Puyo GB community are asking me, oh, but what about season 3 of the Puyo GB League? Now, hang tight on that. We do have an announcement, but it won't be during this stream. It will be a little bit later on. If you stay tuned to the Puyo GB Discord and the Puyo GB website, we will give you details on Puyo GB season 3, but it's going to be absolutely epic because something good is happening.
I like
Look
it.
forward
I
to
like it.
Yeah.
It's a teaser. A teaser. We're not
A
getting
nice
the
little
actual announce, but
tease.
we're getting a tease. I
All
like
right,
that.
then. So,
I'm ready.
is it
I'm
okay
ready
for me
to score
to...
you, Mitch. You hand it over to him,
Yep.
and I'll teach him how to
That's-
play.
Okay,
Well,
then.
only
So...
hand.
1v1, I take it. Yeah.
It's going to be 1v1, so 1p versus 2p mode. Both of you go to easiest because that way it will be at the slowest speed setting and you'll play
Cool.
with
I
4
need
colours,
it.
not 5, okay?
Lovely.
I've tried playing with the 5 colours in yet.
Alright then, so
It's enough for me.
let's go. Player 1 is Mitch
Yeah.
and player
I'm
2
ready.
I'm on the right.
is
Elliot.
Elliot.
You're on the right.
So we've got Essex versus Somerset, it's the Eagles versus... Actually, what, you're not
This
Sabres
is not
anymore.
Sabres, we're just Somerset because we
Yeah,
don't
just
believe
Somerset.
in all this rubbish, crazy
The Cider
names.
Men, there we go. I've been reliably
Cider
informed the
Men.
Cider Men.
Cider, cider,
Cider.
cider.
Other drinks are
cider.
available.
Yeah,
Right.
no, they're not.
Not
Don't
in
buy any
Essex.
other drinks. It's all about the. Am I winning yet?
Okay,
Oh,
no,
you're
you
pushing
are.
them down fast. I thought we were trying to teach.
Who's
Okay,
player 1?
I've
so
got two
player 1
trains. Look at
player
those
one is
beau-
Mitch, player 2 is
beautiful
Elliot.
training.
I'm on the.
So garbage has been
what's
sent
that?
out.
Goodness
Right, so
gracious.
those are refugee beans or garbage Puyos. You can clear them by erasing 4 of the same colour next to them. So if you erase all those purples, all of those garbage will be cleared.
Yeah. No,
That
do
sends 2 over to the opponent.
I was gonna say, do they move over?
Yep, 2 coming back.
I wanna-
Okay, so you got
Oh,
double greens
Mitch.
coming
I'm
up.
trying
No,
to
fine.
actually
Straight
chain,
down with the
You know
yellows.
what I mean?
Don't group the reds, wait for yellows.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, okay,
Ah,
you group
whoops.
That's fine.
Group them
Purples.
like that.
Wait,
Oh,
That's it,
beautiful.
nice.
Oh,
Okay. So double rotate and put the purples over. Oh, wrong side.
Ah.
Double rotate, greens on top. That's fine. Okay. Right. So let's have a look. You don't want to block that green channel because that
Ah.
green channel is going to give you your chain.
ah,
Watch out. Okay, that's.
Beatles about.
All right. So group yellows. Group yellows. Okay. Purples. Group the purples.
Oh no, no.
No, you're fine. Group,
Ah.
group the purples. You can group the reds. Reds are going to be a safe group.
It's getting faster and I'm feeling it.
Group all those yellows with the purple on top. That's it. Nice 2 chain coming up.
Gosh, have it, Mitch, have it.
11 garbage.
Abu.
Watch out. Here it comes.
Oh.
Bang.
Boosh. Coming at ya.
Ah.
All right.
Worst.
Oh no, that wasn't what I wanted to do.
So, okay. So,
Oh,
group
I'm
the
having a
reds.
mare here.
no, you're doing all right.
Get rid of
Straight
all
down
the,
with those.
things.
That.
That's
Oh,
right.
Oh, is
Okay.
that what you meant? Oh, we meant. Oh,
no, not quite. You're right.
I
Oh, I'm
lapse in judgment. One could say.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Oh, no, yeah. Ooh.
You're good. Oh, reds. Reds look good. Oh, you block your yellows.
Give me that
You've got a chain
Oh.
coming up.
Mm.
10 garbage coming down. That's only 2.
Oh,
Or
come
you
on,
could-
Mitchell.
What? What I do?
You just ruined my. I'm stuck now. Look, they're coming down faster than.
Good.
No, don't put it there.
Don't put
No,
it there.
don't put
I
it
can
there.
barely turn it.
Third column from the left. If that fills up to the top, it's game over.
Ooh,
Best
right.
of 3.
Best of 3. Let's go. Press start to play again.
Right, Mitchell. I'm gonna kill you for that.
Please don't.
Joining you for this bout of commentary is going to be Grounder from the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog.
I've never been
You know-
commentated. No.
Oh, you've never been commentated? I could do commentary for it. Oh no, if you know the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, you'll know that I'm Dr. Robotnik's favourite robot. This is a really good way of distracting. Oh, you got a free chain coming up,
feel it.
bitch.
All it's reminded me is that Sonic X comes to Netflix next month.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, on the
That's
1st
cool.
of December.
When's Sonic Underground coming back? That's what I
I'm
want.
not sure.
That is the greatest cartoon.
Sonic. Ah, I remember Sonic Underground. But hey, let's go straight on the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog because
No!
Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, the characters in Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine are all robots from the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog.
It's been a while since I watched Sonic
The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, yeah. So the one where the late great Long John Baldry voiced the incomparable Dr. Ivo Robotnik.
Just going back in it.
Oh yeah. But yeah, all the robots in Mean Bean Machine are based on...
Mitchell, stop throwing things at me.
I heard the frustration in that as well. So.
Are all based on the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. Now, during the localization period for getting Puyo Puyo over outside of Japan, SEGA of America didn't feel that the characters from Mardon Monogatari, which is the parent game to Puyo Puyo, all the characters in Puyo Puyo came from Mardon Monogatari. SEGA of America didn't feel that those characters would translate very well, so instead they filled the game with characters, robots from the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, and that helped promote the cartoons as well as the media at the time.
Yep.
And that's how Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine was born.
I really want that's
Okay, so what you want to do, Mitch, is you want to not
Don't
erase the
help
reds
Mitch.
yet.
Don't help him.
I'll
He
help
doesn't
you
need
as well.
any
I'm going to help you as well. So you want to group the purples to get your 2-chain. Mitch, what you need to do... Oh, erase all the reds. There you go.
That's it, look at that. Oh.
Perfect. Nice one. Didn't need to tell you that one. 3-chain coming up.
Boosh! Have it!
No! 18 garbage. Nice. And caught on the frame.
Oh.
That's usually the worst thing. When you're caught on the frame, garbage falls instantly. You've got no time to react.
Oh, yeah, that was
How you doing,
disgusting,
Mitch? You alright? You alright back there?
I
Yeah?
hate you.
Unlucky.
Ellie.
I'm sorry to hear that
Where did all this BM come from?
Now here's the thing. This is the kind of banter we get up to when we're playing on our online tournaments as part of the community. Which is all well and good because it's part of the atmosphere, it's part of the fun. As I say, we accept all players of all skill levels, beginners, intermediates, pros. We cater...
And Mitchell.
And me.
And SEGA staff, yeah. And other staff.
Oh, stop dropping extra ones on me.
Let's
I'm
have a
not.
look. So,
Am
Oh,
I?
I just blocked my own one.
double
I'm
rotate
actually-
so that you got the purple... Oh, no, you're okay, you're
I
okay.
rotated. Many rotates.
Yeah, many rotations were done that day. Put the yellows on top of the... Yeah, you're okay.
It gets a lot faster
Yeah, and the
than
greens.
I need it to be.
And the greens. Match the greens, that's it.
Oh, actually, yeah, if I do that, then...
You got 6 coming.
Oh, no, this is...
That hurt,
Oh, you
Mitch.
blocked
Does it hurt?
you blocked
Does
your
it
channel.
hurt?
Oh, be
Yeah, I
careful,
know,
you're quite
this
close to the top.
Oh, I've
Yeah,
had
I
it.
think we're all close to the top. That's the worst. No!
Nice!
I can
Nice
take that.
2-chain.
I can take that.
Oh,
No,
that
you're
ain't
okay, you're
helping.
okay, you're okay. Oh, this is a struggle match.
No, I think I'm dead.
Oh, is that gonna go? Is that gonna go?
I'm
Yeah,
gonna dance
pincered.
with you. Oh,
One
get in
all
there!
into the
Get
decider.
in there!
You haven't won yet.
Unlucky.
You haven't won yet. You still. It's
It's
one
a
all.
moral victory, just winning one.
Hang on, hang on, hang
That
on.
was well played. That was...
But you still got one game left to go.
That was
Oosh.
clutch. Who's going to win the last one?
Thank
though,
you,
chat?
Marriott, very
And
much.
Why is it me?
It's a refuge. Nice one. I like that. I'm assuming that
Okay,
means...
so 1-all going into the third
Just
and
enjoyed it.
final game.
Pressure's
Mate,
on.
it's just-
Okay.
Yeah. It is
Okay,
a bit,
so yep, you want to match the yellows and purples. Put the purple on top of the yellows like so. Okay, move that all the way over.
Don't want that.
That's it. Don't. Oh, nice for 80 for free. Right, if that blocks, don't worry about it. Okay, that's fine. Put the double yellows on top.
There.
That's it. Now put the other double yellows next to it. There we go. 50 for 2.
Love it.
Oh, a 70 for 4 coming up. Right, so 4 garbage coming along.
Oh.
No, that's fine.
How's he getting these already?
Because he's grouping lots of Puyos together.
It's through
He's going for what we call power singles.
pure determination.
You don't get out
will.
much, that's what it is.
Who, him?
Bad Cell says to let you know that you can rotate counterclockwise.
Yes.
not clockwise.
Yes.
Oh, how'd you do that?
Use the B button.
I say
That's-
like I've
That's
been
too
doing it, like,
complicated
I've
for
been
me.
doing it.
Some Puyo
Oh,
games were just single
Elliot.
button inputs. The arcade version was single button input.
Ellie, I thought we were buds.
Not anymore.
Fair enough.
Okay, so what you want to do is let's see. No, you're fine. Put that there. Okay. Right, so player 1, what I would like you to do is when
Get
you
out
get
of the
that
room.
purple, put the purple on the reds.
Like this.
Yep. Now try and erase those reds so you got yourself a 2-chain. Player 2, what I want you to do is put those Puyos straight down like so. Put the reds over there. Reds again over there. Keep them high because there's a 2-chain coming up. Double rotate. Oh no, you
Oh,
blocked
I couldn't
yourself
get
there.
Fast enough.
Okay, erase the purples as quick as you can.
I should've-
No, you're okay, because if you put those purple straight down, P1... Oh, okay, you've...
Have I done...
Kind of. No, you're okay. Don't erase... Oh, okay, you've erased them.
Sorry, yeah, my bead.
Right, let's have a look.
I got nothing.
No, you're okay. You need to... What you need to do is you need to concentrate on one colour Puyo and erase them. So don't block. You need to erase those reds. Ooh. Okay, it's a
not
bit
what I wanted to
difficult.
put it.
Okay, struggle coming on. No, you're okay. Oh, no. That's not what you wanted. You can't rotate to get out.
Oh!
Oh,
So the winner is Mitch.
thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Right, ready for a
Thank
boss
you.
battle?
No.
Yes, you are.
He is.
Okay.
He certainly is.
Are
God.
you the
Go
boss?
easy on him, please.
I will.
No, school him. I'll time you. How fast can you beat him? Oh, there's a little goal. How
Oh,
fast
thank
can you
you.
whip
No,
him?
no. I'm gonna be playing what I call level 0.
No.
Oh, that's
whip
what I'm
him.
playing as well.
Whip him. Whip
Stay
him.
at level 1.
Are
I'll
you
play at level
sure?
3. Yep.
Cool, more embarrassment when I
Right,
win.
so here we
That's-
go.
That's what I'm here for. I can't wait. I wish I lost to you, Elliot, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think I did the right thing by losing on purpose.
Oh yeah, you threw it, did you?
I did.
Oh.
I threw it.
Oh, don't throw matches.
No.
If you do that in our tournaments, you might be
That's like sumo
reprimanded.
wrestling. You're not allowed to, are you? Because
No.
that ruins the ranking.
Is it quite obvious if someone throws a match?
It can be.
Okay.
It can be. If
It's
however,
interesting to watch you as you're doing completely different things than what I would do, and I get it now. You're trying to make, although
Oh, I
it's
guess
obvious
it,
trying to
he's
make
ready.
streams.
He's ready to go.
Links, it's
against
going to
you next.
absolutely destroy you in a
Oh
second.
yeah, no, I'm.
Because I'd be starting to
fully
panic about this
prepared.
point as the thing is filling up.
I'm fully prepared for an early death.
I'm actually,
you know what?
I'm
Amazing.
You might lose.
I am
No,
hold, I'm
he's
holding
gonna
back
chain
here.
me,
I'm
he's-
holding back
he's
here.
gonna murder me.
I'm holding back.
What am I meant to say to my mum when I go home tonight? Just.
I've got.
You go,
Putin
Mama,
moment.
why you drop me? That's what you got to say. Find out.
Well,
Find out.
there's a lot of hazing
Find out
going on
the
here.
truth.
Oh, it's looking good. You're doing a win this,
Are you
Mitch.
talking about me?
Yeah,
you
you got this school look. Or
That was too high pitched.
Oh, hang on.
oh, you might win
bad.
this.
That
I
was
don't think
bad.
I'm gonna win, but if I do, I'm.
The thing is, I've now got double greens, but I don't want to set it. Oh, I'm gonna have to because I've got nowhere else to go.
nosies.
So let's.
Douche.
Oh,
Douche.
No,
Douche.
no.
Douche.
Oh, my
Oh,
chain!
no.
My
What?
chain snaps.
This is the worst.
No, it doesn't. We're all right.
Nope. That's
Nope.
a
What?
horrible look. I've.
Quick, erase the yellows. Erase the yellows. Erase the yellows.
That's what I need.
You need.
I'm not looking forward to that.
I was going to say, where have they all gone? They didn't drop. Ah.
Yeah, that's what happens. So of course it's really difficult to build chains high when you've got 5 colours. 4 colours is a lot easier.
I didn't feel it. It didn't feel easy.
No, it's again, it's very difficult to. Because when you start
Yeah.
learning how to play, you think about, okay, I need to try and match these reds, these, and all that whatnot. And you saw the pattern that I was doing there.
Yes.
That's pretty much a foolproof way of learning how to play the game, and that pattern technique is known as stairs. So what you do
Okay.
is you're building columns of 3 colours, and then you put the next colour on a column next to it. So that when you erase those colours, you get a
Links
chain
into it.
reaction that
Yeah,
keeps
I
going
get
on
you.
and on and on.
Yeah. Easier said than done, though. I
Possibly.
get the principle.
I started chaining a little bit because I think. Remind me if I'm wrong. You did the tutorial videos.
Yes,
for
I did. I did the
Champions,
tutorial
right?
videos for
Yeah.
Champions.
So I watched those a little bit. I'm
Oh,
still
so
very
you-
bad at
So
it.
you've
but it definitely
been
helps a bit.
practicing,
I
really.
wouldn't say I've been practicing, but I'm a bit more aware of what to look for, which is nice.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I always thought it was much more, you want to get them out as quick as you can, which is the worst.
They want to go
Let's-
columns.
we
then.
want to play some
Columns?
columns.
Wanna
I
play
reckon
some
we should
columns?
play some columns, you know.
Okay, then let's
Well,
do
that
columns.
sounds like Elliot really wants to do a 1v1.
In columns. That's a bit difficult because there's no battle system in columns.
Yeah.
I've been shamed today. many
Again?
times. Yeah, and I don't even want to know what the first shaming was, but it was there. It happened.
Okay, so let's go into columns.
1991. You know what that means? It's older
This
than
was
me.
out before you.
This was out before me.
Mitch likes to tell everyone that he's young. 1990. I was watching the
My
World Cup.
hairline isn't young, but I'm young. You know what I mean?
England losing to Germany on penalties. Heartbreaking. Mitch. And somewhere in Essex there was A woman was crying as she
Actually-
saw. Is this my baby? Is this my
This
son?
is this it?
What
Oh.
is this?
Or was it a football?
So let's go into original game one-player columns just to begin with. Need to have Clotho as the music. Clotho is the best music in columns. Don't at me, you know it's true.
It's a great tune.
I love Clotho. It's...
Are you as familiar with columns as you are the Puyo?
Yes,
series
I am
games,
actually. Yeah. So columns. This is the game where you group 3 jewels of the same colour. They can either be horizontal, vertical, or diagonal, unlike Puyo, where they have to be grouped consecutively. Now, did you know that columns was made by Jay Geertsen back in 1989? After the deal with Tetris fell flat for Sega of Japan, they desperately needed the puzzle game to fill the void.
Okay.
So when they bought Columns from Jay Geertsen, this was the puzzle game that was synonymous with the Mega Drive before Puyo obviously came out later on in 1992.
Okay. That's quite interesting.
Now, this version of Columns is the original Columns.
Yep.
There were various other Columns that came out. You got Columns 2 Voyage Through Time, which is also out on Nintendo Switch. Pick it up, it's a great game.
$5.99.
If I remember rightly,
$5.99.
arcade only, apart from obviously the Switch port. And if I'm right in saying that we never got the arcade version, it was Japan only. I think maybe America, but
Okay.
I'm pretty sure we didn't get it in
I
Europe.
wanna
So
say, 'cause I'm not sure.
I'll go out on a limb, say yeah.
Yeah, man.
Somebody will
Oh,
just pick me up on
said
it and go, yeah.
Mr. Sega
Yeah.
said it over there.
now there's been various versions of Columns that have been released over the years. Say Columns 3, Revenge of Columns, or as it's known in Japan, Battle Columns World, Tagetsu Columns World.
Sounds very aggressive.
Well, that has an actual
Yeah.
battle system in it.
Okay.
And that same battle system was adapted into Stack Columns, which was a Japan-only arcade game. My favourite Columns games actually are on the Sega Saturn and Sega
Yeah?
Dreamcast. How familiar are you with Sakura Wars?
I know the game, but I haven't
Yeah.
played it. It looks beautiful.
It's
a-
I'll give you-
it
it
is a-
looks stunning.
It is a really good VN series, but no, the game came out on the Sega Saturn and on Dreamcast as Hanagumi Taisen Columns, so it's based on the Sakura Wars world.
Okay.
And it's all the Sakura Wars characters doing battle in columns.
I was at Sega Fest this year.
Yeah.
And it was all in Japanese, obviously, because we're here at Sega Fest.
Yeah.
And they announced Sakura Wars, and the whole room just exploded. And I ignorantly had never heard of it, and I was like, "Why is everyone just what?" And since I've looked at it, it does look absolutely brilliant. I'm very.
Always researching that.
I know.
Constantly on the Googles.
It's what it's all about.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think you might have already seen it, okay? But Rory the Fiend says hello.
Oh, hello, Rory the Fiend.
He's just got home apparently. So
Where's he
he's tuning
been?
in A little late.
Probably at uni.
Oh.
Yeah, Rory
That.
the Fiend is Rory the Fiend is one of our volunteers and top Puyo players in the UK.
Ooh.
Now, loads of us that are part of Puyo GB, what we tend to do is, as I say, we help organise events.
Of course.
We go to these events, we run these events, and whilst we're at these events, we engage with people so that we get them to learn how to play Puyo. We expose them to the series, and we generally get some really good feedback, not just from the people who attend, but also the events organisers, who we're very lucky to work alongside.
When's your next event? What would be the next thing on the calendar? I know it's not usually this time of year. There's not a lot.
There isn't a lot at the moment. We are in talks with one of the biggest video game events.
Cool.
Waiting for some information to see what we can do with regards to that. But the goal really for us is to try and get into Insomnia. So if we can get there,
Okay.
Yeah. That would be good, wouldn't it?
you know, by hook or by crook, if we can get there, that would be the ultimate for us.
The Bob Father has asked, which one do you prefer between Columns or Puyo Puyo? That's a question for us, all three of us. That is.
What was the question?
Do you prefer Columns or Puyo Puyo?
Oh, Puyo.
Obviously Puyo Puyo. Nah, for me,
Don't get me wrong, though. I like columns, but
I'm very big on the Puyo aesthetic. I really like it aesthetically, but I don't want to say I'm better at Columns, but I'm not as bad at Columns.
Right.
I'm
well,
rubbish at both.
Well, without
I'm
being,
enjoying both.
I say without being too biased. Obviously, I'm a Puyo guy. I've been a Puyo guy for 25 years. But to be honest, puzzle games are my bread and butter. You know, let's say I was a guy that had the old block Tetris games, as a kid. So for me, doesn't matter what the puzzle game is, I'll happily sit and play it.
Yeah.
So
I love Puyo.
I can Puyo. So I can do arcade until the cows come home, but I think the only time that we're going to do anything that's considered versus here with you guys is going to be if we do flash columns.
Okay. Tentatively frightened.
So you should be.
Flash columns is pretty. Flash columns is pretty easy to play. So the whole idea of flash columns is you've got to erase the flashing column first.
Okay.
If you do that, you win.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Put Elliot on pro here.
Yeah, give it up.
Go on.
Hardly.
On pro.
No, both
Or
of you.
leave it
We're on the
pro.
same.
Both of you are novice. I'll tell you what we're going to do. Everyone starts at height 5. That's
Oh, sorry.
so press down and then go to 5.
You're causing trouble, Elliot.
Yep.
Okay then. Ready?
Yep.
Okay, so when
Just
you're
press
ready.
start.
Sorry,
Yep,
yes.
let's go.
Cool.
I'm gonna take you down, boy.
Please do, sir. I'm ready.
No.
So
Talk
you
to
need
me.
to get to the yellows at the bottom. So remember in columns,
Oh, how'd you unpost? That's why. Sorry.
you got some time to make up.
Oh, that's right. No rush. He's rubbish. I'll catch him up. Oh, sugar. Maybe not. See,
Yeah.
games like this, it's so difficult not to swear. Which I won't because I'm a professional. But oh no! I nearly
Well.
did then.
Well, you got what's called Misdrop City.
Kaboom!
You've done it.
I've
26
done it,
seconds.
You've done it. I've done it. It's
Well,
been
I don't know what I'm
done.
trying to do.
You need to get. You see that flashing column at the bottom there? That flashing column. I'm trying
gotta
to
get-
flashing. You need to get there, but you've just topped out.
Yeah,
so.
I wasn't looking.
This Elliot kid, huh?
Yeah.
Right, let's start that again. I wasn't ready.
Yeah, you
Okay.
ready?
I didn't
You
press
was,
the right button.
You was on pause.
So
Fair
right,
enough.
right. What?
So there you go.
I got to get
You
that
need
yellow.
to get the green.
free
You need
yellow.
to get the yellow. Nice
Oh, that was
opening
a-
gambit.
Thank you. Not from me though.
No,
Oh, come on.
that's it. Group of blues.
Where's the green? Where's the green?
Oh,
Good night,
goodness,
sweet
I
prince.
forgot
Now
there
what
was
have I
a
gotta do?
border
I've done
as
it.
You need
greens.
You need to get to the. Yeah,
I'll put that
let them
down
go down. Rotate.
Oh,
No, that's fine.
Ah! Perfect.
Right now, you just need yellows. You get yellows, you've won this.
Don't
Don't
get
block you.
yellows.
You got yellows coming up. Erase your
No,
yellows.
why did
Erase
I
your
hit
yellows.
that?
There you go. 39 seconds.
Did you just lose to me?
Oh, yes, I'm still playing.
You've been schooled, my friend.
Look, I'll take you to school. Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
No, don't worry, I'll get there. Hold on, just give me time.
Is your controller plugged in? So you
Yeah,
wanna
his
check?
controller's plugged in. Nice. Nice
Anytime,
free chance to
anytime.
get
Oh,
there.
you finished. Oh, well done.
Oh,
Thank God.
oh,
I thought I was
thank
gonna.
you.
I thought I had time to go and get a drink.
Right, so
and
it's
come
1-0
back.
again. Press start and let's go for. Oh,
Right.
okay, it's gone back. To the
Oh,
That's alright. We'll get you there.
Mitch.
No, you're good.
Mitch.
You're good. Everyone, get ready.
We're ready. I'm ready.
I'm ready. I'm at him. I'm having him.
Born ready.
So let's see. Player one needs. Oh, both need to erase purples. Okay, very interesting there.
By
It's
interested,
unorthodox.
You mean good?
No, it means what on earth are you doing?
I'm not that cruel. I'm not that cruel.
It's okay if you are. We.
I'm aware that it's okay if I am, but you know that's.
Where's the fun in that?
Goodness gracious, this is.
Goodness
So,
gracious, there's a blaster in the path.
So at the moment, both of you are pretty even going into it. I would say, Mitch, you've got a better line, whereas Elliot is just
He's having a mare.
Is he
Is what he's
struggling?
having.
stacking
That's
jewels
what I-
aimlessly.
that's
It's a
what
bit like
I
bit like trying to play Puyo.
Ooh.
Oh, come on.
Ooh.
I think Mitch has got you here, lad. I think Mitch has got you.
I don't think I've got.
Double rotate. So
Don't,
you
don't
got
help him. Don't help him.
over there
Alright.
on top. Yeah.
Don't
yeah.
help him. Don't help him.
Yeah,
He
I
doesn't
see.
need
No,
any
you want to
help.
get
He's
the-
so good. He
get
thinks
the
he
blue.
is.
Well, you're in the spot above her. Erase the purples.
I'm trying to. Oh, not like that though.
Oh, careful.
Oh, we're lucky.
Alright, purple's needed, and then
No, it's not how I want to do it. Wait, no, yes, that's exactly
That's
how I
fine.
do it.
No,
I give up.
you need to try and get out of this mess.
I've given up if he's won.
Can Elliot get out of
No, he
this
can't.
mess?
He's topped out.
It's okay, man.
It's not okay.
It's
I've let
okay.
myself down.
It's okay for me.
I've let my family down. I've let Sega down.
Sh-
And you
Now-
let it
hang
down.
on.
I let
Shall
it
we?
down.
Oh,
So
no.
we'll do a boss battle, right? But I'm going to go.
Done it again.
No.
I don't learn.
I'm going
It's
on to
good.
9.
Okay.
You stay at 5. I'll go to 9.
Cool.
No, 9.
Yeah, look at how high I am.
Oh, blimey.
It doesn't matter though, does it? Okay.
Jada Pilots, he's never played columns. Just
should
so I
play
drop that.
columns,
He should. It's
Mr.
brilliant.
Jada Pilot.
Yes, it's a great game to play.
Do better than us.
Sonic 1 is a great first game ever. I don't really... That's from us. I don't understand that statement.
I love Sonic. Thank you, Sega, for your input.
Who's typing away? I wonder who's... Jada Pilot, you need to try it. It's awesome, says Sega Europe. Or are we Sega America today? I can't remember.
I'm pretty sure.
We're one global brand, hence why we're in California at the moment and not in raining Brentford. Diddly 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 diddly.
So apparently I'm in California. So anyone in California,
Come and say
nearby,
hi. We're off to go and grab some crazy burger after.
I'm through. I've done it.
You being schooled again, Mitch?
Yes.
Make sure you do, Jada Pilot. Get on it.
Oh, that ain't too bad. I'll take that. I like it. It wasn't.
What's his name? I can't read that on the chat. What's it called? Wheelbarrow? Wheelboo?
Sarugi.
He misses his Genesis. It's called
It's-
Mega Drive, even though we're in America.
We're a global brand. It's called Mega Drive.
Mega Drive! We're not having Genesis! No Genesis! No.
Metalgen. I have to agree.
Wheelbarrow!
It's Weeaboo Sarugi.
Oh, I thought you said wheelbarrow.
Of course.
But in my defence, I'm about 25 metres from the screen and the text is about
That's
this
fair
big.
enough.
And I'm like having to go like... That's how I have to read
Just
it.
shout to the camera.
I'm gonna get some... We need to
Hello,
get...
world.
We need to get a bigger screen so I can read.
Yeah, something like that. Okay, so pretty much showing you all there is about columns.
Yeah?
What should we play next? Tetris?
I was just about to know. I
Yeah.
was going to say, should we play
We play
Tetris?
some...
Tetris,
Yeah,
I
Tetris.
do
I'll
like
let
a
you.
bit of Tetris.
Let's play some Tetris then.
Was Tetris available originally, or was this one of the added extras
It's
on
one
this
of the
new
added
Mega Drive?
extras, the
It's
plus
not
two.
available originally.
No, it was not. It was a rhetorical
not-
question.
it
I'm
was
being
not
shouted at from the
available.
back.
I think if you remember what I said earlier about the issues with the licensing, Tetris never really made it to the Mega Drive. So this
Was it
is
because of was it purely a licensing reason?
yeah, purely a licensing reason. That's why we got Tetris on the Game Boy instead.
Biggest selling game ever, isn't it?
One
Someone
of the.
told me.
One of the.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's
But
go.
not available on the Mega Drive. What a terrible thing.
Well, it was in extreme limited quantities. So anyone that's lucky enough to actually have a copy of Tetris for the Mega Drive,
Sell
keep
it on
holding-
eBay.
no,
You're going to make a fortune. No, don't sell it on eBay.
You may make a fortune, but it's the whole chicken and egg thing. It's the same with like some of the games that you can't find anymore. Yeah, they're worth an absolute fortune, but who's going to buy them?
Well, if you can find one, somebody's going to buy it, surely. People will buy anything
Buy
if
a
you
Mega
get
Drive
money.
Mini.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna say,
buy
buy
the
Mega Drive
However,
Mini, that's
if
what
you
should
go
do.
to the shops
Easy.
in America this week, where we are today, for 1 week
not.
only,
We're not at all.
you can buy the Mega Drive Mini, or actually no, it's called the Genesis,
Genesis
aren't we?
Mini.
We're called the Genesis over here in these days. Yeah,
Well,
you
yeah.
can buy the Genesis for $50. $50. You can't do anything for $50 these days.
No, not a thing.
2 games.
It comes with 42 games. I've been reliably informed from the back.
One of which is Tetris, one of which is Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, and one of which is Columns.
And one is Tetris.
We've already said that.
And one is Tetris.
Yes.
And one is Street Fighter. I
What about
like that. Street
Tetris?
Fighter 2.
Yeah.
We've already
Is
said
Tetris
that.
on it?
But
Yeah.
what about Tetris?
Yeah, Tetris is on it, and we're here.
Yeah.
So, right. So let's play some Tetris now. This music.
Yeah, I was going to say, do I bring up the music problem or not? It's not a problem
It's not-
because
I was
obviously
gonna
this
say,
is
yeah, it's not a
infinitely
problem.
better than the Russian type-esque version on the Game Boy.
I like this music as well.
Because
Like,
this is
they're both very
beautiful.
catchy. It's
Whoever's made this music, it's lovely.
just very.
Not.
Catchy.
Yeah, but that's a Russian folk song. That's the thing that's a
is,
Russian
yeah,
folk song,
it
kind of
is.
a Nikit. But no, this song. Now the Western audiences are going to think, but hang on a minute, I know this song from somewhere.
Where's it from?
Where do you know it from? Is the question we're all
Yeah.
asking.
We just played the game.
Is it from Columns?
It is from Columns.
Was it Clotho?
I know.
No, this isn't. This isn't.
50-50.
This isn't Clotho, Latesis, or Atropos.
Okay.
Your pronunciation is very good.
It's better than mine. I'm a murderer of languages.
Maybe you're from Essex.
My wife's
Yeah.
Italian,
Ah.
I'm Essex.
but I still can't pronounce the Italian R, so I'm still working on that. So let's get this Tetris over and done with. Boom, 2,000 points.
I like the background
I was
change.
gonna say you changed the background. That's how almighty that was.
I wonder, can I do T-spins? I know T-spins weren't really thought of back then, but...
What's a T-spin?
So what we'll do is I'll wait for that to go into place and then rotate it in to get a T-spin.
Right, yeah.
So you can do the
you
T-spin
can,
double.
yeah.
You don't get any points for it as such, but you can do the T-spin double.
helpful.
No, this music was in Columns, but which version of Columns?
I'm going to go with Columns 2.
A voyage through time.
You think Columns 2 Voyage Through Time? Okay,
That's the
Elliot?
one.
Sorry,
Say it.
Mitch.
It's definitely not the one. I'll go 2 as well.
Oh, well, don't go. That's cheating.
Columns. So you're both going Columns 2.
I'm going to go with 3 then, because he's gone with 2. I'm going with 3.
Okay, well,
I'm sorry.
well, put your gripes aside because you're both wrong.
Also,
Right, so this actually originated, or I say originated, this music is the Flash Columns theme from Columns on the Game Gear.
was gonna say that,
Get your batteries in.
I just don't want to show earlier.
Because again, they lost the licensing issue, so
Cute background. I like this
yeah,
background.
Iguanodons.
The chat thought it was Columns 3 as well, or they just.
I think
They're just
I think-
listening
I
to
think-
the
I don't
Grand
think there's a
Master
Columns 3,
over
is
here.
there, by name? Nah, that'll be it. That'll be it.
That'll be the problem.
Oops.
I did it on purpose, Mitch.
Rory said Mean Bean Machine, let's go, but we played
We've
Mean
already
Bean
done-
Machine first.
we've already done
yeah.
that.
And we got schooled at it by Kay, obviously.
I still
as it
think
was
we
always
should
going
do.
to be.
We should play. If we got time, what's the time? Yeah, we should have one
15.
go of Mean Bean, where see how fast you can clear it.
okay.
Okay.
1 credit clear.
Yeah,
All right.
I want to know how quick you can do
Can
it.
you
then.
actually do that within about 10 minutes though? Just as a.
I might not be able to do it within 10 minutes.
Okay.
Oh.
We can see how far you can get otherwise. We've got 15 minutes.
I love how the music's picking up as well as you get near the top.
Yeah,
It's a very simplistic tune, but
you'll
it stays
get
in your
you'll
head.
get the panic if you go a bit high up actually.
I always get the panic
There you go.
when I play puzzle games.
And me, I just that's why I struggle with puzzle games. I get
How many,
terrified.
how many old pieces do I
I
want?
don't have enough brain cells for.
That's a
this.
problem I have
These
as
bar
well.
mash,
So you want me to try and go for a 1 credit clear on me?
Yeah,
Beam
go on
Machine?
then. Let's
Cool.
get out of Tetris.
All
Show
right
us-
then.
Oh,
Ding,
Oh, he's
ding,
lucky
ding,
though. His wish
Right,
has come true.
let's go. 1
Yes.
credit clear Mean Beam
Bob
Machine.
Father says yes. Darius is also exclusive to the Mega Drive Mini.
Yes, Darius is indeed exclusive to the Mega
One
Drive
of
Mini.
the two.
One of
the
the
plus
two.
2 games, along with Tetris.
ding.
Can you do this in a 1 credit clear, Elliot?
Yeah.
Cool.
All
I
right,
can, but I'm not going to. But I can.
let's try.
Whoa, stop.
Yep.
Why don't you show everyone what happens when you switch it to Japanese?
That is a fantastic idea.
That's
Right,
our
so
almighty
Explain what
overlord
you
in the
can do.
background.
So yes, obviously with the Mega Drive Mini or Genesis Mini, if you're in America, if you go to settings, you can change the language to Japanese, and what happens?
It's all in Japanese.
This is what happens. You get Japanese here, and of course you got all the Japanese games, including the box
Just to
arts.
pick up as well, see Japan call it Mega Drive as well. It's just
Look at
those
the Fantasy Zone
crazy
box.
Americans.
So cute. Go up.
Where's the Fantasy
It's a
Zone
little
box?
tiny one because it was released.
Oh,
in,
yeah.
Real life.
That's so
Yeah.
cute.
It's
Space
released as
App.
a small box back in the day.
So let's go
There
find
it
Puyo
is.
Puyo.
Actual.
So actual Puyo Puyo, which came out, as you see there, 18th of December, 1992.
And how old were you, Mitch? You going to tell everyone like normal?
It's-
I was only 2 years old.
I
Well,
was
how
only
old were you?
2 months old.
2 months old. Ah.
It's a good thing actually that we've been brought to our attention that we can do it in Japanese because we can actually skip through stages 1 to 3 and go straight to 4.
4 is the best. Is it? I don't know.
Way always down the stage 4.
Can't beat us.
So we've got a harpy that's singing, and of course I'll just
Can you translate or not?
No, I'm not going to translate.
Look at this. Wheelbarrow wasn't even born yet.
Oh, bless him.
Representing 93.
Ding 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 ding
Bless
ding
you,
ding
Liam,
ding ding
sorry.
ding ding ding.
I know what
ding,
it's
ding.
like to be cursed with youth.
You say that.
It feels like a curse.
I'm being harassed from the back here. People on the stream can't see, but they're
think
telling me off for something. I don't know what I've done.
I don't know.
I'll just
what I'm
pretend
done.
I've not
I
done
don't know
anything.
what you've done, but
They didn't like my singing, apparently.
Bob Father.
so that's 28 seconds.
I did grow up in a Mega Drive though.
So Sassoni Man, let's just go straight through.
So tell us what you're doing, because I haven't a clue.
Okay, so
Destroying the game,
yeah,
right?
destroy the game.
Like-
So basically, what I'm doing is I want to make sure that I can group Puyos together, like so. So red's going to be my trigger when I get there. Obviously, when you play on hardest difficulty, the garbage Puyos fall quicker. So here we go. Big power chain, big power chain.
Woo!
That 2 chain is going to do absolutely nothing. Yeah, get out of your 5 garbage. Sassoni Man.
I could never do this that quick.
No,
that
ju-
was insane. wasn't it?
even watching it, I cannot understand how fast you are playing.
That was
I
like-
can't. I'm like, where
It's
are you doing?
unfathomable, isn't it? It's like blistering speeds. I wish I was just good at anything.
It's
You
like
know, just
watching.
full
It's
stop,
like watching you
anything.
when there's free food in the canteen.
Wow!
The speed.
Wow!
The speed. I've never seen things move so quick.
Wow.
Not only things, I've never seen things move so quick.
Yeah,
Here we go.
I'm
Greens for the
putting
back
you
door.
with anything.
Just call me a garbage Puyo whilst you're at it, yeah? Just. Oh,
That's
wow.
harsh.
I'm about to be this elf boy.
No, he's a
Crying.
level above
Penalty.
you. Aww. I shouldn't be mean to Mitch. I'm
It's
sorry.
okay, I do like food, I'll say that. I like
Especially when it's free.
Free food
To be
is
honest,
good,
I
man.
don't think anyone would knock free food.
No, that's true actually.
Just remember,
That is-
sometimes
that
there's
is
no
very
such thing
true.
as a free lunch.
I don't run for it, so I usually just go, I'll go in there, I get someone else to get me my first plate, then I'll walk in there for the second plate.
It's the
done,
way
two
to do it.
plates, isn't it?
That is the beauty of working for
Good for
Sega,
you.
because a lot of people go to like events and meetings and all that around the world. There's always a load of random foreign chocolate at the end of
yeah.
everyone's desk. So, oh, I've brought these candy bars from Helsinki. They are
Today's,
lovely.
Today's Spain.
Spain, there was
Yeah,
some
there's
from
a bunch
Spain,
of
wasn't
Spain
there? Yeah,
sweets
they
that
look
are very
nice actually. Yeah.
Right, let's
So,
get rid of-
if you want to get a job and you want to eat free sweets,
sign me up.
please come and join. Jobs are available on the Sega Europe jobs page. There is, come and join
I'm
us.
not sure what the roles are, always keep
Yeah.
an eye out.
There's always an animator. I always see whenever I look. I think if I ever retrain, I'm going to retrain to be an animator. There seems to be jobs all the time for animators.
That's a big thing to retraining, isn't it?
It is.
I'd
And
imagine.
bearing that I can't even draw like a stick man, I think animator's probably an ambitious
should be
one
enough.
for me.
Here's a question. Was there ever a game you wanted to play when the Mega Drive was originally released and never owned, but can now play on the Mega Drive Mini?
Ooh, me.
Ooh, that's a good question.
So I'm trying to think for me. Obviously there's the big ones like Mega Man, there's Castlevania.
Yeah,
the Mouse
Castlevania.
games.
Castlevania, definitely.
Yeah.
Castlevania I think is a popular one for everyone.
Yeah.
I'm
I
trying to
never
think
had
what's on
Street
there
Fighter
for me.
either.
No.
Because
I think
I was a Mortal Kombat boy.
Yes, okay.
And so, like, they were, let's say they were 50 quid a go. When you're sort of
They were back
13,
in the day, weren't
14, it's quite expensive. So you either had one or the other usually, and I was a Mortal Kombat. So it was very good to have, like I say, I love it being on here now,
Yeah.
Street Fighter.
I'd always play the Mickey Mouse games, surprise, surprise.
There's a
That was
surprise,
the first
isn't
thing
it?
I did when I took it home, is that I
Aw.
played through Castle of Illusion in one sitting.
Guess what? Oh, go on.
To be honest, I think it's also important in terms of like preserving the games because, you know,
Yeah.
a lot of people wouldn't
Yeah.
have had the opportunity to play these games. Now they do.
Yeah, completely.
Like Mega Man and Thunder
Oh.
Force 3.
I love Thunder Force. It's one of my favourite series actually. If there's one game that okay, let's ask this question. We know that the Mega Drive Mini is a fantastic system to have,
It's amazing.
right?
Genesis in America, but
But what game would you really like to be on the Mega Drive Mini that isn't already part of it?
well, I would say FIFA 96 because And that's like a rubbish
Yeah, fair
answer, I
enough.
know. But it was the first FIFA game I played, and it was the first time FIFA had gone from football games had gone from like the top-down view to this asymmetric view where it's
Okay.
side on, which
Yeah.
everyone does now. But that blew my mind, and I couldn't afford a copy of it at that time because I was a poor student. But
Fair
yeah, there you go.
enough, yeah.
That's mine.
I'm trying to think what did I actually play on the Mega Drive as a kid that isn't already on there.
Mine's actually.
Cut me some slack. Is older than me. I have to think back a long way before I had those formulative years that I contained.
What about you? What about yourself?
If I'm honest, actually, Sonic 3.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Sonic 3. It's my favourite Sonic game. I mean, it's still my favourite Sonic game.
Mine
I
is
absolutely
too.
love Sonic 3. Sonic 3, especially when it's complete with Sonic 3 and Knuckles. But Sonic 3 has always been my favourite Sonic game. That's a game that I would love to see
Yeah.
on the Mega Drive Mini.
My favourite Sonic still 2.
Oh, 2's a great game.
The first game I ever remember beating.
What, Sonic 2?
Yeah, I'm not sure if it was the first game I ever beat. That's the first game I remember beating.
To be
Scott
fair,
man caused me enough trauma as a child, man. That was a hard boss back in the day.
to be
I can
fair,
ace it now,
the
but
Death Egg boss was just really difficult.
it was really hard. And he had Metal Sonic before it. Is it Metal? No, it's not called Metal Sonic, is it?
No,
Silver,
it's not.
Silver Sonic?
Something like
I
that, or
remember.
Cybersonic.
So yeah, in Sonic Hedgehog 2. Because obviously you know Metal Sonic now, Elliot,
Yeah.
like the blue one.
Oh, yeah, I know
Back-
Metal
yeah.
Sonic is. What do you think I am?
Back in on Sonic 2, it was like some sort of prototype one where it was a bigger Silver Sonic.
Oh, okay.
I think his name was just Silver Sonic.
Oh wow.
Subterfuge Dog says, "Wow, you are fast. I can't even see what's next."
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not getting there.
Yeah, that's not nothing to do with lag or anything. I also cannot tell what's going on next. This is insane.
Yeah, no. Right, let's see if we can just get through it with one continue.
It can be done.
How many
Oh.
stages are there?
There's only 13, but
It's getting progressively
to be honest, you know, I always find that if I'm engaged in conversation, I want to talk more than actually play.
very off-putting.
People in the comments are saying how amazingly fast you are.
Yeah.
What, Mitch going for the food queue again? Or...
Oh!
Oh, we're talking. Oh, sorry. You're talking about the game. Sorry, I get it. Oh, okay. Okay. Free food for Mitch.
Is there free food?
There's free food. We better go. We're going to miss out.
Actually, when Ebbs ordered Domino's in once, that was short-lived. Fair, I'll say.
Right, let's
Because I'm never doing it again.
let's take out best girl. Let's take out best girl. Come on, Relu. That might have sounded better in my head than it did
Best
spoken
girl,
aloud, but
This is best girl. What's her name?
Relu.
Valu.
Do 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 do.
Right, so what I want is
Oh, yes, it's really
greens.
up there. I'm just shaming myself.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 5. So
I
let's-
love the way that you can play the Japanese version. I forget.
It's
I've
great.
got. Obviously, I have a
Yeah.
Mega Drive Mini, and I forget that. I should look more at all the other sort of titles.
It's
Do you know
not-
what other games there are that are exclusive to each region? I can't
I don't
remember
know
what
about
it was.
exclusive. I know
Well-
Probotector changes to Contra, so instead of
Yeah.
having all the robot characters, you have like the men and women. I think it's like actual human characters instead.
And it's easier in Japan. You've got 3 hits to die.
Oh yeah, over here you have one. Yeah, that's insane. It's so hard.
So, if we're talking about exclusive
Satan.
games, yep,
Satan.
he's actually localized as the Dark Prince
Yeah,
in English.
that doesn't shock me. Straight up calling it Satan.
Well, of course. Well, you know how they say it in Japanese, don't you?
Please, hang
Satan.
Yes.
down.
Oh, 18
It's
garbage.
like
that's a lot.
Dragon Ball Z. They changed Mr. Satan to Hercule.
Yes.
Hey, Satan's
I
going,
couldn't get that.
Satan's going hard on you.
Yep.
I'd expect no less from Satan.
Okay, is it true that you have a body pillow of Rulu?
No, unfortunately, there are no body pillows of Relu.
That was Rory, in case you wanted to know.
Don't think so. No body. I've got 2 Relu plushies,
Oh, nice, nice.
both are pretty pretty rare UFO catcher plushies.
You're getting booed for using a GTR on a helpless bot.
Hey,
Booed for using GTR on a helpless.
This is not a
what?
helpless bot. This
have you not
Satan
seen this
fellow.
bot play?
Yeah. This bot's doing some numbers. Like, look at this. Insane. I'll never beat this.
I'm still waiting for some kind of red.
come in any cell. That's so fast.
Yeah,
I didn't even come out of my mouth. That there is a wreck, and you'd already put it down and turned it round.
Well, here's the thing. Obviously,
insane.
the old games, the RNG is quite cheap.
Yeah.
That's fine. Where's your godlike RNG now? Oh, 126 garbage!
Have it.
Satan don't look
As
happy
they
about
say.
this. Nice.
You win.
Get done, Satan.
Now, of course, the only thing Satan wants to do is just take her out and marry her and then go on a honeymoon.
Fair enough.
But we're talking
That's
about
what you
games
do,
that are
right?
exclusive to the Japanese region.
Yeah.
The sequel, Puyo 2, is exclusive to the Japanese region.
Okay.
I want to
yeah.
get both the Japan Sega Mega Drive Mini and the European one for basically all the Puyo games and the rest of it in between.
You should pick up the American one this week because it's only $50. Then if you can get for your collection, then you'd have all three.
Too, but you should. Oh, of
Go on.
course. Oh, I see. Your
See what
maths
I've done
at
there?
play.
Yeah, I don't know about that though.
I reckon you should still. I reckon he's got. I reckon he's got.
But the thing is, when you factor
the
in
maths don't foul.
import tax and the rest of it, it'll probably be cheaper for me to get a European one anyway.
There you go. You get another European.
Aww.
That one reminded me of me. I have those sort of glasses.
Yeah.
Wow, now the sun's setting.
Sun's setting.
On-
That's a very good segue into
That
our
is.
ending, isn't
It
it?
is
Sun's
indeed.
setting on our
As
stream.
the credits roll,
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
and we're
There's some
we're
nice music
back
on.
full screen, so you can't see the wonderful sunlight that I
But you
can
get
see
to
on the
listen
credits. Always put it back.
To
Look
the
at that,
original
listening.
rendition of Sunset of Puyo Puyo. This music's actually used in Dr. Robotnik's Meat Machine for the same thing.
Okay.
And there's a
That's
great
cute.
and there's a guy who produced the game, Masamitsu Munitani, all the way back.
It's a bit like Tales of the Unexpected, probably a bit before all your times.
I
But
don't know whether you're doing it with scissors hands, but I'm
Tales of the
little bit weirded
Unexpected
out.
for anybody over
on.
40. Anyway,
Anyway.
that I think is an amazing way to end the show with
That
me
was.
dancing to Tales of the Unexpected.
Thank you very much for joining us
No,
today.
thank you
It's
very
been
much for
brilliant.
having me.
Yeah,
I feel
thank you
like
for
we're
teaching me. I've learned a lot
slightly
today.
better
I
than I
hope
was
other
when I
people
joined.
have learned from my errors and
Yeah.
can see that if I can at least do one level and beat Mitch once,
Yeah.
that anyone can pick up a controller and play. And especially if you're in America like us this week,
Of course.
you can buy it for $50.
Yes. Anyway, thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure.
Thank you very much
Thank you
indeed.
It's been a pleasure, Mitch. I'm sorry I said that you like running to the food clip.
I don't like running, man. That's the mistake you've made. I like food. I don't like running. Alright.
So what have we got this week coming up before we say goodbye? We've got another stream on Wednesday,
at
haven't
4
we?
PM, we have
Super Monkey
Super
Ball on
Monkey Ball.
Wednesday.
HD.
That one.
Super Monkey Ball, Banana Splits HD.
Banana
Blitz.
Banana Blitz on in HD on
HD.
stream.
Yes.
No, on Steam. No,
No,
on
on
PS4
Yeah.
on Wednesday.
Yeah. And on
And-
Friday, the public have voted for Bayonetta.
Oh,
Yeah,
Bayonetta
Bayonetta
on
on
Friday.
Friday,
Ooh,
yeah.
bit of Bayonetta.
I definitely voted for Bayonetta. So
I think
all
Mitch
cool.
should dress up as Bayonetta for the stream on Friday.
He's not 7
How
foot
good
tall.
would that be?
Can't happen.
Oh, he's quite tall though.
Yeah, if he's not 7 foot
If
tall.
he had
me the
like
hills.
platforms on, I
Give
reckon
me
he
the hills,
could.
I'm good.
Anyway, we better say goodbye because
Yes. Thank you very much.
everybody wants to rush to the store to buy their $50 Genesis
Is that it?
Mini.
Yeah.
I'm off to the beach now. Should we go and have a cocktail on the beach? What time is it here in America? It's what's about 4 o'clock, 3
No,
o'clock,
it's not.
1,
I
9,
think it's more like 9 or 10
9.
a.m. or
Let's
something.
definitely get on those tequilas.
Bye bye.
See you later.
All right then, guys. Thank you very much for watching. It's Blue Hair K with the Sega crew signing out. Have a good
Mwah.
one.
Hey.
Mwah, mwah.
Follow.